For us women, we have to manage, we have to take the support. So without that, we will not be able to balance both. And my mother is the greatest support for me. And my kids also very understanding, even my husband. So they could help us and not to trouble me so much so that I could concentrate on the job. Hi, I'm Nigar Shaji. You are watching me on femina.in. Yeah, it was a joyous moment, and it is the 8 years of me and my team's work culminated in the successful launch. It was really a bit of relief for having the project getting in the successful range. Yeah, it was initially, it was because this launch, it's the first time it was a launch which has a time duration of 1 hour 3 minutes. And so it was, it includes a reburn of the 4th stage. So literally we were tensed how the reburn starts, and till the reburn starts. Once the reburn starts, we were relaxed, and it will be successful. So we know that. It's a Lagrangian point, what they call. It's between the sun and the earth, the gravitational pull will be balanced, and it will be almost null at that point at the L1. So we can have a spacecraft around that. It will act as an imaginary planet. So, and that is of order of 1.5 into 10 power, that's 15 lakh kilometer from Earth, and it is 1% closer to sun. So we can have an orbit around that, and this orbit also, first time we are trying this type of orbits, and it is not a plane orbit, it's a 3-dimensional one, and the orbit also rotates along as the Earth rotates around the sun. So it has the advantage that always 24/7 it will be seeing the sun. So that's the beauty of this orbit. So that's why for the solar studies, this is a vantage point where you can have a 24/7 observation. Yeah. So after finishing the college, through an paper advert, those days the advertisements used to come like this. The IT has not improved so much, so it used to come in paper. So seeing the advertisement in the paper, and I applied for it, and I got selected. And initially I was working as a radar engineer for initially 4 years. My posting was at Sriharikota, where the launch base. And after 4 years I got married, and so I took a transfer and came to Europe Satellite Center. And then onwards I was working with the satellites, initially as a test engineer, followed by I climbed in my career ladder, and then I became a project director. I can say it lower middle class and agricultural family, my parents. But my parents were they were very sure that kids should be, that especially girls should be financially independent, and they should stand on their own legs. So that was the decision that was very helpful for me. So we all got educated, and then my family wise, and now also my mother is supporting me. That's why I could concentrate much on my career. So she's sharing my household duties. And my husband is is a mechanical engineer, and he's working in Dubai. And I have 2 kids. My son is a doctorate in fluid dynamics, and he's in Netherlands. And my daughter is a doctor, and now she's doing postgraduate in ENT. Yeah, that's what. For us women, we have to manage, we have to take the support. So without that, we will not be able to balance both. And my mother is the greatest support for me. And my kids also very understanding, even my husband. So they could help us and not to trouble me so much so that I could concentrate on the job. Yeah, in my school days, Marie Curie was my role model. So my father used to tell, when I was a child, used to tell a lot of stories about her. And that's how I got interested into science. And later had many models. Even my Kiran Bedi is one of my role model for his brave, the boldness and the aggressiveness. So to that, her character made me much more bolder in my journey. Science, since school days, I am very much interested in maths and physics. So that journey continued, and so I went into engineering because of my interest in maths and physics. I don't feel any change except for the frequent visits of these. I have to give now, I am going to more places now. Rather than that, I am not feeling, so I have to manage. As such, my career is very busy and we have to give our best, and many a times you have to be on toes and 24/7. So along with that, now managing this type of public, this one, it's little tough to manage both. Otherwise, the life has not changed much. As far as ISRO is concerned, ISRO, there is no glass ceiling. That is, it's a very, I feel it's really, I am fortunate to be part of this ISRO team. There is no, they don't see any male or female. As long as you are capable and you have the capabilities and the ability to manage the things, and if you are ready to work hard, and you will be given an opportunity to test yourself and to prove yourself. So that's how it's, I'm not, other organizations I'm not very sure, but here it's very fun and challenging to work here. Yeah, it's only thing, whatever you do, whether it is science or not science, as long as you do it passionately. And also for young women, what I say is, because of our stereotyping or societal bringing up, we are not very aware of our own capabilities. So please be bold and be assertive and be passionate of your work. That's what I want to say. Tough day. I will just switch over from the problem what I am facing. I will just relax it with my reading, or just switch off that problem for some time, and then again go back with a rejuvenated energy. I just think of my childhood days, my beautiful days, that motivates me. Self-care. Actually, okay, you should give always a time and space for your own hobbies, for relaxing yourself. Say, I am a trekker. Whenever I get time or holidays, I go for a trek and I relax myself and hear to music, read. So you should have, whatever is family or work, you should always have a time for you and your space. Yeah, if you decide to have it, you can have it. Hi, I'm Nigar Shaji. You are watching me on Femina.in.